Hi there guys, I hope you have had a good day. So apparently Deontay Wilder is in superhuman strength as he prepares for Tyson Fury. Superhuman strength, that is what Richard Akpayori, his training partner, has explained. That's kind of funny, it really is, because if he's training, if he's in superhuman shape, ready for Tyson Fury, then why is the fight not happening? Why has the fight not been agreed? Why haven't we heard from Deontay Wilder? Why hasn't Tyson Fury? It's another one of them again. Why is he still preparing for December if the fight is not happening, unless they still believe the fight is going to go ahead, when according to Bob Arum the contract has expired, so if that is true, then the fight cannot happen anyway. Now, I don't know whether the contract has expired or not. I mean, we hear from one source that it has, we hear from another that it hasn't, so back and forth on that one, but I'm guessing considering that Tyson Fury is going to move on and come back to the UK and fight on the 5th of December, then I'm guessing that Tyson Fury has had other plans, and Deontay Wilder is no longer a part of those. So yes, he's preparing for December, but Tyson Fury won't be there. That's just as simple as it is. Deontay Wilder has missed his chance at Tyson Fury. Now, the reasons as to why Deontay Wilder has missed this opportunity are complete questions to us. We don't know, we don't have a clue, because we haven't heard from him. We've heard from Shelley Finkel. He pipes up all the time and says that, yeah, Wilder's ready, we're ready to go in December. Then all of a sudden it's, we still want that fight, we would like that date, and we'll do it where and when Tyson Fury wants. So they're asking for the fight now. But at the end of the day, Tyson Fury's moved on, so they must move on also. If Wilder does want to come back, then fair enough, but he's going to have to fight some world-ranked opponents to get back to the position he was in. He's missed the boat, unfortunately. He cannot now fight Tyson Fury because Fury has other plans. Then an Anthony Joshua fight. So Wilder needs to go through Andy Ruiz, Daniel Dubois, those kind of fights, if he wants to go back to where he was, because the first time around he got Bermain Stavern, and we know all about Bermain Stavern. Then he had Stavern again, then he had Ortiz, which was a good fight, fair enough. The second Ortiz fight, not so great. Then Tyson Fury draw, then Tyson Fury loss. So Wilder hasn't had it easy, I wouldn't say, but he definitely hasn't had it as difficult as, say, Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, Dillian Whyte, even Joseph Parker beating Andy Ruiz for the WBO world title. So Wilder had it easy the first time. Compared to those other guys, he definitely won't this time. And to say he's in a superhuman strength and still preparing for that fight just shows that maybe there is some kind of delusion in there, or maybe he was looking to catch Tyson Fury sleeping and keep him guessing about the date so that he can announce the date maybe 6-8 weeks out, then Tyson Fury, oh no, he's not ready. But that hasn't worked. If that was the case, if that was what they were trying to do, then they have failed completely, because there is obviously some reason why Wilder hasn't been interested in talking about the Tyson Fury fight or interested in even contacting Tyson Fury. So there's deep reasons. It's he doesn't want the fight, or he was trying to wait off and then announce a date, like say December 19th, which they were looking at, which has now gone away because of football, and apparently the whole of December has now gone away because of American football. I mean, I don't know how true that is, but ultimately that means that there is no date for Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. Maybe Wilder was waiting and hoping that Tyson Fury doesn't have the same prep as him, because he knows when the fight is going to be, because he is the one who is enforcing his side of the contract. Then catch Tyson Fury sleeping. Kinda seems like something he would do, considering how he tried to get Tyson Fury before he was back to his best in 2018, just 6 months after his comeback from a 3-year layoff. So there we go. What is Deontay Wilder trying to achieve by this? And realistically, he has missed his opportunity at Tyson Fury in doing that. Now this is what his training partner Richard Akpayori had to say about Wilder and this fight with Fury. I'm just saying, from Deontay's perspective, he's ready to go in December. I'm not involved in the politics or anything, but one thing I do know from Deontay is he's ready to go in December. Deontay is expecting Wilder Fury in December. I'm just saying that Wilder is expecting. What is he expecting? Anyway, he is expecting Wilder Fury in December. That is what he has been told, that is what he is training for, and he's ready to go. Seriously, how many times does he have to repeat that? Anyway, continuing. I have conversations with him once a week. To the best of my knowledge, he will be in that arena wherever that fight takes place. He is in shape. We haven't sparred just yet, we just work out together. We do a lot of strength and conditioning work together because we share the same trainer obviously. He's an athlete, he's a superhuman athlete, in his unique type of body and the way he is carrying himself. So there we go, that is what his training buddy has had to say, and I have to say he's coming on a little strong there, but if he's going to turn up at the arena whenever and wherever the fight is, I mean, yeah, he's going to turn up to Tyson Fury's fight on December 5th then, but he won't be fighting because Tyson Fury will be fighting someone else. Unless, as I've said before, there is still a contract in place, which I don't see how there can be. Why would they otherwise be looking at dates in December in the UK if they still had this contractual obligation with Deontay Wilder? So obviously Tyson Fury isn't fighting him, but still they are hopeful of securing that fight. They've missed their opportunity though, and for this guy to say he's in great shape, superhuman and all of that, through strength and conditioning and not sparring and not boxing, what does that matter? What did it matter in the first and second fights for Deontay Wilder? It didn't. You can train and lift weights and be a bodybuilder if you want, but that isn't going to help him in there with Tyson Fury. If he is just doing strength and conditioning training, then clearly he's not going to be ready for Tyson Fury. If that's the training that he's doing in preparation for December, then, I mean, he's not boxing training, is he? He's not in training camp learning all of the things he needs to learn in prep for Fury. So I have no idea what they are trying to achieve, what they are getting at, or what the hell this guy is trying to achieve by saying something like this, because Wilder clearly isn't ready. Mentally, physically maybe he is, but mentally obviously that fight is not ready to take place, and it won't. Tyson Fury is coming back to the UK to face someone on the 5th of December. That has been sorted out. Ajit Kabayel or Carlos Takam, those have been the opponents who are shortlisted for Fury. So guys, anyway, what are your thoughts on this? Apparently Deontay Wilder is in superhuman strength ready for Tyson Fury in December, and he will turn up whenever, wherever this fight may be. If he's fighting him, but he won't turn up whenever and wherever because Tyson Fury isn't fighting. This is just getting out of hand now, it's getting crazy, because I think we can all agree that we are fed up with Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. Let's just move on from all of that. Tyson Fury hopefully has a fight 5th of December in the UK, which will be interesting to see him in there with someone else, maybe a Carlos Takam, maybe Caballero. Not the best, but a good opponent anyway, a different opponent. I just think that this Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury thing has just run its course, and now it is time to put it in the past where it belongs. Now it is time for Tyson Fury to start working towards an Anthony Joshua fight and the fights that we want to see him in with top 10, top 15 heavyweights in the division. And all of these little sparring buddies that come out for Deontay Wilder saying that he's this, he's that, and he's incredible, yeah, fair enough. They can say what they want, but that doesn't change the things that are happening. Guys, anyway, drop your thoughts on this in the comments below, leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. Thanks guys.